Venom himself, except this time we are talking about the original live-action Venom. That's right, Topher Grace is back in the news in relation to Spider-Man and Venom, and he recently revealed that he had a great idea for an appearance in Venom 2. Unfortunately, the higher power could not make it happen. No, we're not talking about Vince McMahon. So this was recently revealed by Topher Grace himself on an interview that he did with the late night Seth Meyers. And he talked about a crazy idea that he had that he pitched to Sony and Marvel. And he says that essentially what his idea is, / was, he reveals that one of his latest projects, aka ABC's Home Economics, which premiered right before the Venom sequel, like literally the day before, he was there with ABC and Disney, and of course, right there the next day was Sony and everybody else involved, which of course we know Disney was involved as well because they had to make the whole arrangement for the MCU thing and all that. So he pitched an interesting ad that would have been something that has him in a fun way connect to Venom Let There Be Carnage, and that it was going to be some sort of fun crossover that he pitched them. He doesn't go further into it, but he says that when he did pitch this, they just couldn't make it happen. He doesn't know why, but they couldn't figure it out and ultimately didn't end up happening. From what it sounds like, it would have been his character in the ABC series making fun of Eddie Brock in the sequel. But again, I kind of get why this couldn't happen and why they ultimately didn't end up doing it, because it just wouldn't have worked in that time frame. Like, you guys get what I'm saying. This would have taken way more than a 24-hour period to figure out. And it's one of those things where you just kind of think about it, and I think ultimately it would have been really fun. It could have been fun, and it would have been something that many people got a chuckle out of, and that little synergistic kind of nod to it, I think would have made everybody happy. But ultimately, it's so many different corners of Hollywood that would have had to talk to each other that this realistically was never, I don't think, an option. But who knows? Maybe there's other plans. Maybe they'll make something work. I mean, I think there's always a possibility once you get into the bigger Spider-Verse that you can make him come back and do something. And certainly, if they keep exploring the multiverse, especially with characters like Venom, which there is a Venomverse that also exists alongside the Spider-Verse, anything is really possible. And we've heard about Sony wanting to make an entire Venomverse franchise, so maybe this got the ball rolling on a conversation with Sony knowing that he's interested in returning. You just never know.